Hello! I wanted to start by saying that my name is Kaylin. I am 28 years old and I live in Springfield, Oregon. I am married to an awesome husband for 5.5 years now, and I have alopecia. Did I say that already? I don't know. I might be introducing myself to nobody because I don't know if anyone will even watch this, but if they do, I just wanted to talk about alopecia. And the first thing I wanted to do was read a little blurb on what alopecia is. So this is on the National Alopecia Areata Foundation website. And this is what it says. It says, alopecia areata is a common disease that results in the loss of hair on the scalp and elsewhere on the body. There are 3 types of alopecia areata. So I guess all types are areata, which I never knew that. Alopecia areata totalis, and alopecia areata universalis. In all forms of alopecia areata, the hair follicle remain alive and are ready to resume normal hair production whenever they receive the appropriate signal. In all cases, hair regrowth may occur even without treatment and even after many years. And then alopecia areata, I need to stop saying is the most common variation. It presents itself as round, smooth patches of various sizes. Alopecia areata totalis presents itself as total loss of hair on the scalp. Alopecia areata universalis is the rarest form of alopecia areata and presents itself as the loss of hair over the entire scalp and body. So as you can see, I do have a patch of hair on my head. So I guess technically I just have alopecia areata, but sometimes I feel like I kind of have totalis because I have really sparse body hair. So I do have body hair, but it's, like I said, it's really sparse and it falls out pretty easily. So that's a little bit of what alopecia is, and I kind of want to keep this short and sweet. I know that the lighting's not very good. I have like every light in my house on, but the reason I filmed this video. So I have had alopecia since I was a year or 2 old, and to keep the story short, because I feel like I could make a different video about how I got it or when it started, but I grew up in a time when we didn't have social media really yet. We didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Facebook, and although I knew there was other people in the world that had alopecia, I really often felt like I was the only person that had it. And when I started school, I became very self-conscious of it because I was the only kid in my school, and I was teased, and I started wearing wigs because of it. Unfortunately, wearing the wigs didn't totally help. My tea's going off, hang on. Okay, now we're really in business because we have tea. So basically I was saying, I think when I started school, that was when things actually got hard. I didn't really have a problem with having alopecia until I started school. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal, and I didn't see why it mattered, but unfortunately kids can be cruel, and I did let it get to me. So that being said, to make a long story short, I became really self-conscious of it. I kind of hid behind my wigs, and this really carried through my entire time in school. To this day, at 28 years old, I am a lot more comfortable talking about having alopecia. I'm a lot more comfortable switching up my wigs and people knowing, but I still have this weird, I don't even know what you'd call it, an insecurity about taking my wig off in person. I can post pictures online, and I'm filming this video, and I'm gonna force myself to upload it even though it scares me to do so. But I just said again, dang it. I still have this fear of taking my wig off in front of people unless I'm really comfortable with you. Like, there's some people that once I take the wig off, they hardly ever see me with it anymore. But I still need to move past that, and I feel like now that I'm aware of this huge community of people with alopecia, I want to really be a part of it. I want to participate in it. I want to get to know people. I've never done that. I've always just felt like I had it. I do have one really good friend now. Her name's Rebecca, and she lives in Springfield as well, but she's the only person that I've really met that has alopecia, except for I went to one alopecia convention when I was a child with my stepdad, which that's a whole nother story, but yeah, I just want to make this video because I want to be a part of that community, and I want to help people. Maybe if, like I said, anyone even watches this, if I could help 1 or 2 people, even if just one person, maybe just one little girl who is just losing her hair and she's having a hard time, even though I'm not all the way where I think I could be with my journey in accepting not having hair, I want to help others, and I feel like in doing that, I'll simultaneously help myself. So that's why I made this video. That's kind of why I want to start making videos, and I want to talk about alopecia. Yeah, I think that's really all I had to say. I just want to kind of start documenting my journey, I guess. Even if I'm only documenting it for myself, that is cool too. So yeah, if you have alopecia and you do stumble across this video, please say hi to me because I'd love to meet you. If you don't have alopecia and you stumble across this video, say hi to me. If you did watch, thank you, and say hi. Bye.